This guy has Parkinson's disease, but his fists are still lightning fast. He can throw over 100 punches in 1 second. His son, though, even more powerful. At just 3 years old, he challenged Yujiro Hanma, the strongest creature on Earth. At 18, he publicly confessed his feelings to Baki's girlfriend, Koju. That same year, he successfully defeated the Aikido master Goki Shibukawa and karate champion Dappo Orochi. This made little Ali cocky as hell. He even thought Yujiro Hanma was no match for him. To challenge Yujiro, he first had to beat his son, so he went after Jack Hanma. This time, luck wasn't on his side. Jack literally ripped his tongue out. Meanwhile, Shibukawa and Dappo both demanded rematches. Shibukawa snapped his fingers, and Dappo kicked his leg clean off. Turns out they'd deliberately thrown their first fights out of respect for his father, Muhammad Ali. After this brutal reality check, little Ali gave up and refused to get out of bed. That's when a hotel staff member told him a mysterious visitor was waiting. When he arrived at the banquet hall, the mysterious guest turned out to be his father, Muhammad Ali himself. Ali proposed a fight to the death with his son. The reason? 5 years ago, he'd lost to a nobody, and that defeat was the ultimate humiliation. To redeem himself, he dug out his dusty old training shoes and spent 5 years on grueling rehab. Every single day for 5 years, hitting the heavy bag, working the speed bag, jumping rope, boxing drills. Now he'd finally recovered to half his former strength. Not what he used to be, sure, but more than enough to handle his son. Little Ali had lost his fighting spirit and refused the challenge, citing his injuries. But Ali deliberately provoked him. You can't even beat a 60-year-old man with Parkinson's? Little Ali took the bait. Ali grinned with satisfaction. Little Ali threw away his crutches and charged at his father, only to get knocked flat on his ass the next second. The moment he tried to fight back, his father's rapid-fire punches knocked him out cold. 4 straight losses in 1 day shattered him mentally. Ali seized the opportunity to brutally mock him, calling him a worthless piece of trash who couldn't measure up to anyone and was only lucky enough to be his kid. This lit a fire in little Ali. He swore he'd never give up his hunger for battle. Before he could finish, Tokugawa suddenly showed up and invited him to compete in his tournament. When Ali learned the opponent was Baki, the strongest young fighter on Earth, he deliberately declined on his son's behalf, saying his son would just find an excuse to dodge the fight anyway. That single comment instantly triggered little Ali's competitive drive, and he accepted the challenge on the spot.